So off we go once more. Back towards the middle. Camavinga. Kane receives it in a good position here. Now it's Messi. Driving forward. Ball has bounced loose now. Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Goes for goal! Pedri. Now it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. He's through, now is he in? Shot could... Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! About as smooth as it gets. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line.
Molina. Knocks it into space. Pedri. He's got away. And the shot's on here. Caicedo. And it's Robertson.
La cantidad de
Now
espectadores
Son
de este
Heung-min.
partido fue de 61.052.
Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, you saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Alex Molina. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's come to nothing. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Now that was quite some save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 8. Entran número 17.
Looks like great for an Adam that goes to score.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Now it's Messi. Lo Celso. Alexander-Arnold. And that pass just didn't quite work. Caicedo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Brilliant.
Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the right. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position.
You know what that's on there.
Kovacic with the cross.
Oh,
And this is Son Heung-min. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
shit.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
So much fear though.
Kane. That's tight. He's gone for goal! Oh, and again! They've scored! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided
Wow.
now is getting
He's a
scary.
man.
85. Número
Can't PS5 and cry.
And boy,
Mad.
he looks the business, doesn't he just?
We don't know
He
UFL,
has
you know.
simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority.
We don't know
on this.
UFL, Savage.
It's
Ah,
become a
like
case of
that.
men against
Hang on.
boys. Well, that is not the best
Something
ball.
them on
and
still.
he offers
Yeah, let's see if I can get something else still.
Clearly is miffed
FC
having made the
Mohan.
run and not get picked out.
See if I can get.
Van a jugar 2 minutos
Now
de
it's Messi.
compensación.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here.
Watch out. Boom, but we're not going to see me go down.
Quality ball. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Want some baller, that one right now. Nah, no baller, brother. Nah, in somewhere, yes. In somewhere, bro. Somewhere. Somewhere, Leo. See if I can get FC, man. Leave. I look a cheap here for me, you know. See if I can get FC, dog. You want to play against a youth, this brother? He man bad like. You have to say, yo. Why dog so bad? Think your daddy not beat me quit the match? Man making disgrace me, so. Want to tell a manager, brother. Want some manager, want some baller. Want some baller to dog. Want a right wing. Want a right wing. No, left wing. Want a left wing. The bomber move them where FC have, for real. Where FC have, this not have. That, bro. But this nice. Nothing wrong with this. Go on. Want some baller, bro. I don't think I give them free money, dog, or nothing. I don't think I give them a free baller, dog. What I plan? Because I'm not able to go up on something either, in dog. I'm not able. Oh. I have even one of them ball like up and running, brother. I play against Simon and dog. Dog of this day. Woodscraft, take me up one. Straight it. Not bad. Kind of weak as hell, you know. But this is a game, yeah? Alright, so with this, dog, I will play event name to get money. Let's see if we can get 50 like quick, brother. More 50 like quick right now, man. More 100 like quick right now. 100 like quick right now, dog. 100 like quick. 100 like quick. Is it PUBG videos? Me and Nura, so what me I get this, yeah? So me I get. Oh, go on, sir. I'm a madman. I'm not even so all go on. I'm not see me have a game pan different something. Run once. Can I run once? Alright, man. You're more 100 that me they are different right now. We just spinning that one iPad them and try to get a next ball and all.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Are they online this?
Well, Lamine Yamal.
I never AI
Well,
much
this guy,
play dog.
Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product. He's
Vermeer!
Shit.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Wow.
Balde gathers from the goal kick. And it's Balde. That has been cut short.
You like what I'm saying?
Fermin. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
Tu vale min då, det still är kvar.
Koundé, and he's
Vi
been
måste
shifted
gå
off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Lewandowski. He might be in here. Casado takes a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Casado. Great defending, strong and determined. Stood up well to him there. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's burst through. Eric Garcia did just about enough to come out of Fermin! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
No goals as yet. Koundé. Fermin. Here's a man in form. Balde. And Rafinha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pinches it off him. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Balde. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bernal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Yamal. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Bernal. Yamal. It's a good-looking delivery. Goes for the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, it just goes to show he asked an awful lot of himself.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Lopez. Here's a shot! It's a loose ball. They've won a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fermin. Fermin powering forward here. Bernal. And it's Casado. Rafinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's got away. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Casado. And it's Lopez. He's having a go! Great effort, but no way through. Yamal, Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lewandowski. Fermin. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Balde. And he's managed to get free. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken. And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be...
Lewandowski! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That has ended up in no man's land. Fermin. Bernal. Casado. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Rafinha. Fermin. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Lewandowski. And he cuts out the supply. That's headed upfield. Rafinha. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. And it's Bernal. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the right. Casado, and here's Rafinha. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Can he get on the end of this? Bernal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fermin. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicked it back promptly. Yamal. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Lewandowski. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Casado. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Lopez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Casado wins the duel this time.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Foot in. That's a sharp pass. He might have to go it alone here. Fermin producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Fermin. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Pedri. In with the challenge. Now it's Lewandowski, out to the right. Yamal.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that was nowhere near his best. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Threads one in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal has it out wide and in space. Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's fabulous. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Corner number 2 then. Ferran Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal! Now it's Lewandowski. Look at the space here.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's only too happy to take that back. He has found a way through. Extra time reaches half-time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Pass somewhat off target. Casado, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. Casado. And Bernal. Fermin. Looking to play him in. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Balde is there, and he can get that clear. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal is flagged offside. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bernal. Good driving run. Pass is just off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Casado does well to get it back. He is through here. Big chance, corner. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Ferran Torres. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And none from one. Yamal steps up for his penalty. That's a good penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
This then to level matters.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Ferran Torres will take their second. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Fermin is third in line. No! Denied remarkably.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
And so the captain steps up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Barcelona looking to draw level.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Fermin is the fourth man to step forward for them.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Barcelona at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. That's won it! Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Neymar. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Osimhen. And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Osimhen! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's superb. And they're quick to get it back. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And here's Kane. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. That's been slipped through. It's Greenwood! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Neymar with a real chance here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Marquinhos. Look at the... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Turns and goes back. Real chance! So, third corner of the game. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Chiellini gathers from the goal kick. So it is still 0-0. And it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Caicedo. Approaching the half-hour mark. Driving on and making good progress.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. It is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. He gets big. Robertson attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Ah, he's given it away. Otto. Cross into the box.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice bit of... He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross needs to... Big header! Oh, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Kukçu. Back into the middle. Shoots! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Caicedo. It's a throw-in. Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No luck with that dink over the top. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Kane.
There will be
McAllister.
1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. Robertson. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Neymar. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Neymar plays it in. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Barcelona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Now it's Kane. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold. The utilise...
And the volley. It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a promising position. Messi's cross. Tries to get it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. That has been slung wide. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played back in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Kukçu. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Dani Olmo is fouled. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's tried one! Messi. Here's Kane. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a sharp pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of...
Kane!
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Olise. Spread out to the left. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Taken back almost at once. Over to the left. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shifted upfield.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Kane, and he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot!
There will be one
Otto
minute added
puts
time.
them all in. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw it's not gone well? And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a quick announcement.
How would
for
you
the benefit
summarise
of
what we've
anybody who
seen
has
today
found
then, Jim?
themselves a
Well,
little
Peter,
lost today.
I really
Please
couldn't
look
see
at the
what
screen
this
for
team was
information
trying
on
to
how to find
achieve,
your way
whether it's the
around the
manager's
stadium.
message not getting through or not having the right players.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, that's well spotted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Thuram. Now it's Rafael Leao. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Barella. Dumfries. Milan still without a single shot on target. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's managed to get free. Çalhanoğlu. It's run loose here. Rafael Leao. Estupiñán. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao. Oh, sweet feet. Lovely, now then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Oh, Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ricci. Shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao going full steam ahead down the left flank. He has found the way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rafael Leao with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That is good strength. Modric. He's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Martinez. And that is expertly dealt with. De Vrij does really well to win the ball there. Played out towards the right wing. And they're back on the ball again. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. He's had a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, what has happened here? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. But that has not gone well. Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he shoots! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Thuram. Out to the right. Now it's Dumfries. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dumfries does well to get it back. Back towards the middle. Salmakers.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Thuram, and it's Barella. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Trustmark comes to the rescue. He's got away with one there. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. Out for a throw. Martinez. Carlos Augusto. Çalhanoğlu. Can he get on the end of this? Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Martinez. He's being urged to Thuram! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught now. In he goes again. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, the last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.